Welcome, flip clock fans. We're going to take a closer look at this little flip clock, reviewing its differences from a common copal flip clock, and discuss why someone might want this cute little flipper with the Sunbeam brand. The Sunbeam Model DT4. Sunbeam Products is an American brand that has produced electric home appliances since 1910. By the end of the 1970s, Sunbeam was the leading American manufacturer of small appliances and employed nearly 30,000 people worldwide. Sunbeam was bought by Allegheny International Incorporated of Pittsburgh in 1981. Under their ownership, Sunbeam became the world's largest maker of small appliances through much of the 1980s. After the stock market crash of October 1987, Sunbeam changed hands multiple times. There were bankruptcies, a hostile takeover, and a history of massive accounting fraud. Currently, Sunbeam is owned by Newell Brands, a major American manufacturer, marketer, and distributor of consumer and commercial products. So if you're into Americana, this is an American branded clock, a brand that remains under American ownership. Rare these days. What is striking in this clock clearly is the 70s vibe font. Love this, totally retro. The clock is 100% Japanese made and doesn't have a copal motor or mechanism as you might expect, and we're going to investigate this now. Getting into the clock is very simple once you figure it out. Press down on the top as you pry back. Pushing down clears those tabs and the case back comes right off. The clock case was very yellow when I first got this from eBay, as you can see. By the way, great eBay seller. Excellent packaging and service. Thanks. The Sunbeam clock was whitened using Sunbeams and Salon Care Volume 40 Cream Developer, with the parts sealed in quartz Ziploc bags. As you can see, it came out great. The clock is a smooth little flipper and nearly silent in operation. It's going to be my nightstand clock, taking the place of my Copal 225. Looking at the clock mechanism, you're still struck by the awesome font. It's really unique. Looking at the tiles and remembering the amount of yellowing of the case, you can tell the clock was well used. You can see established indentions from the tines here. This is why I'm surprised by the lack of blackening of the neon glow bulb. These bulbs generally blacken with use over the years, but not this one. The most obvious difference in this clock, compared to copal clocks, is the motor. It's a PTM 24B Nippon pulse motor. These motor types are still produced in Japan, although I don't know if they have the specs to match this exactly. This motor and setup can be found in the Faces West flip clock, another clock-only flip clock that happens to be a movie flip clock. So inspecting the mechanism itself, we see that it is also Japanese made. The mech is stamped Ricoh Watch Company. Note, not clock company, watch company. Ricoh was founded in 1936 as a producer of optics, cameras, and industrial equipment. Japanese clockmaker Takano was taken over by the Ricoh Company in 1962, becoming Ricoh Watch Limited. Ricoh branded watches were manufactured from the 1950s through the 1980s. Clearly at some point, Ricoh manufactured flip clocks, but this is not a well-publicized fact. However, the Ricoh stamping and the evident differences in the clock design show that they were likely produced by Ricoh themselves. On this mechanism, you'll see that the hour holdback spring is pushed over by extensions from the flip tiles from minutes 45 to 59. Something that's not often seen is the little chute-like device that seems to guide the tiles with the extensions. I'm not exactly sure of the benefit of this, but it's definitely different. It's a nice compact little mechanism on par with the copals. The Sunbeam Model DT4. A highly recommended jazzy little flip clock. Thanks for taking the time.